Greetings, folks. I'm here to talk about a new product that the Hohner company is introducing. This is an extension of the Hohner crossover. It is the new Thunderbird harmonica, which is a version of the Marine Band, but it is a line, a full line of low tunings, or maybe ultra low tunings, you could say. With going from the double low F, low G, low A, low B flat, low C. These harmonicas were not currently available in a 10-hole model. And then the low D, low E flat, low E, and low F. This is a pretty exciting thing for diatonic players, especially because considerable effort has gone forth into rethinking and redesigning the harmonica for maximum performance. And what I mean by that is, number one, the cover plates were redesigned to allow for the reeds to swing farther and a greater distance. You don't have that annoying rattling sound that's often associated with formally low-tuned harmonicas. You can take the harmonica and play it aggressively, not hear that ticking sound of the reeds hitting on the inside of the lower cover plate. So I'm thrilled that they've acknowledged me personally for the design for these new cover plates. Also, the very lowest reeds in these harmonicas have been redesigned, cut from thicker reed material to make for a more practical swinging reed. There's not materials attached or soldered onto the ends of the reeds, but in fact it's actually cut from thicker material. A lot of thought has gone into actually making these harmonicas perform as well as possible, and personally I'm really excited about it because it's all within the same exact size package as the standard Hohner Marine Band harmonica. Same size, but now we have these low keys. It's very important that I share with you that there are some issues, there are some things that as a player people should become aware of. Number one, as a general rule in the music world, small instruments are small, and high-pitched instruments, that is, are small, and big, low-pitched instruments are big. You can imagine a bass, stand-up bass versus a guitar or a violin being, violin is much small and the stand-up bass is a big instrument. You need big instruments to help make low notes resonate. And on this harmonica, the instrument is the same size. So with that being said, as a player, you need to appreciate that these low-tuned harmonicas do not have the same volume of sound that their higher counterparts have. For example, if I take one of the high-key harmonicas, this happens to be an E, and it has a lot of attack, a lot of brightness to it. And I go to a low F, and then the volume actually drops off. I have to play harder to get a comparable volume. And if I try to do something like that on the double low F, it's much quieter and gentle. So, as a player, you should appreciate that you can't attack the instrument in quite the same way, especially with the high notes. Playing the 8, 9, 10 on a regular F harmonica can almost be deadly to ears, even in an acoustic situation, but it's much more subdued on a regular low F. If I go to the double low F, the volume really cuts back because the reeds are actually the same size. So as a player, I should caution you that playing those high notes and trying to get the same volume that you're used to will only shorten the life of the harmonica. So please consider that when you're attacking the instrument. What you need to do to play these low harmonicas is you need to be very relaxed and you need to open up. You need to really learn how to breathe from the throat. I call this phenomenon of learning to get your head and throat to relax and resonate. I call this head tone, developing head tone, the ability to create sound and resonance from your mouth and neck cavity. And that is very, very much needed for these ultra low tunings. You need to really need how to open this wide up, get the tongue way down. You cannot suck on these low tunings and expect them to perform. You have to really open up, play deep from the throat. Be very, very, very open for these. Very, very important thing. You're going to need to rethink how to play these instruments in a band or in an ensemble. If you're playing off of an acoustic mic, you may be able to get closer than usual with a standard tuned diatonic harmonica. And if you're going to play amplified with one of these, then you'll probably have to reset your amp settings. Hopefully Dennis Grunling, you can track him down and learn some of these tricks from him on how to play these low-tuned instruments with amplification. He certainly is the master at doing that.